Oh yeah, it's coming together. Yo, what's up everybody? We're here back at the garage. And we got a little further on the 3-valve swap, putting it back together. We got a whole bunch of stuff done today, so we're going to show you. Why waste any time? Let's get right to it. So, as you know, this is the 3-valve swap foxbody. One of the OG swap cars. So we got a little bit further ahead. Still got a little bit more to go. We got most of the brake system in. I think I'm gonna get some new 3/8 line because the one line is messed up down there. And I redid some things, try to make it look a little better, but we got all the factory 0304 Cobra Hydro boost lines working. Motor's back in. We put the power steering pump back on. We didn't put any fluid in it yet. And then, as you can see, we had it for a while since I basically did this swap. I never even used it. And then I stole some parts for the Coyote swap, like the coolant overflow cap, and I bought a new one. And then I got this hose recently with the cap from Rock Auto. And I had this lower hose, and you can see it fits, hood closes, and we're still using the Fox rad, so if worst comes to worst, we'll weld that up. But we got the 07 coolant system set up almost like factory, close to it. You can see we put the relay box for the control pack back where it was, ran some wires. We got all this back together, plugged in the wires. We'll wait to put the wheel wells in until we fire it up. I just gave it a quick little clean off before I put the cover back on, but man, this is looking sweet. Tubular supports are looking great. You see we got the power steering cooler back up, and we kind of made this little funky bracket because before I just had them zip tied. I don't have it tight, but it's pretty sturdy. I kind of did almost the same thing on my Coyote swap, and like I said, the factory line from the 0304 Cobra mates up to the factory line from the Fox like it was meant to be. It doesn't leak or anything. I didn't have to do no mods. All the lines from the factory hydro boost I got working. As you can see, we got the clutch cable in. I'll clean this up a little bit, but this is for the coolant temp sensor, so the coolant gauge will work, and then this is for the oil sensor, so the oil gauge will work, and then now all my factory gauges will work. So we got the H pipe back in, we got the drive shaft back in, and you can see the clutch cable. The clutch cable's connected back up. It's kind of hard to get a little bit underneath of it, but that's what it's looking like. Aluminum drive shaft. And it's starting to come together. We hook back up the shifter handle. Shifter handle, a little pistol grip. So we got a couple little more things left. The rear bumper's on. You can kind of see the tubular support up in there. We got the rear tubular support on. The rear setup. Coupe trunk lid. And this is where it's at right now. We're getting pretty close. We gotta still fill it up with coolant, drain the oil. I got new oil that I'm gonna put in. Still gotta put the steering shaft back on, cold air intake, which that's simple. The steering shafts are kind of a pain. Tighten up some things. Tighten up the fuel lines, get fuel up there when we get it powered up. Tighten up the heater hoses. And then this is what I got left. I'll put on the front sway bar and the end links with these bushings that were from my other car. The bushings that were on here were kind of, I don't want to say bad, but look bad. And then that's the steering shaft that I had on it. I think it's a Flaming River. It's okay. I don't like how it has the little thread-in things, but I guess that's how it has to be. And the cold air intake that came with the control pack. We're almost there. So this is where we're at with it. 4.6 3-valve swap, 90 GT Fox body. Looking good. So yeah, that's where we're at with it. We got a little bit more to go. Hopefully soon we'll be able to fire it up. So till then, keep hitting them like, share, and subscribe buttons and tuning in. So till that next video, peace.